Hello. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Benzinga Crypto Show. If you don't know me by now and you haven't seen my face, you don't know my face, I'm producer Aaron over here at Benzinga headquarters. And with me is my lovely host, Catherine Ross. Catherine, how are we doing today?
We're doing great. Awesome. It's a great day for crypto markets, so it's good.
It's
All
always
good.
it's always a good day for you if it's a good day for crypto.
No, I personally love slow news day. Oh wow, why do we have cannabis?
There we go. My bad. That was my bad.
Yeah, but I honestly personally love slow news days, because it doesn't mean that we're not running around, with like head high and like just covering everything. So,
True.
yeah, I love today. But I do understand why people would prefer like big news days
Right. It's
over slow news days.
especially with the crypto markets, they want to know if they're making money, losing money, what's going on, and
24/7,
that's
baby, 24/7.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado, let's run the intro and then let's get into it. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Gets me every
Woo,
time.
woo.
So I get hype every time. It's great.
I get those goosebumps every time.
I actually was listening to a really good remix of that song today. It was fantastic. I gotta find it again, but
Share it with me.
I'll find it.
Seriously.
I will. I'll share it with you. I promise.
Okay. So let's look at the markets.
Yeah, let's look at the markets. I don't know if you're gonna like what you're about to see because I don't know if I like what I'm seeing, but we're gonna show you guys anyway. Here it
Slow
is.
news day. Slow news days.
Oof.
That's it. I have nothing else
It's
to
a
say.
complete 180 from what we saw on Tuesday, which was a
Yeah.
primarily green day. Today we are seeing red. Any reason why, Catherine?
Yeah, slow news day, as I said.
Just slow news day. But I mean, all right. So I know you guys. I just want to touch on Doge real quick. Doge sitting at 30 cents. What is that? Down. Let's see.
I'm not gonna comment on
Yeah,
that.
it's on 30 cents, but like, I mean, there's been a lot of news around it, or not a lot of news, but a lot of buzz. I think Mark Cuban went on the Ellen Show today, and
Yes.
he talked. Was it yesterday? Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably why I got the run up yesterday then. But he went on the show yesterday, and then Elon Musk, Daddy Musk, is going on SNL this week, and he's going to be hosting. And rumor has it that he will be, discussing a little bit of Doge, which, I don't mind, but we'll see how it goes, right?
Because you bought in.
I did.
Uh,
It's the only one I'm watching right now.
okay, so there are two things happening around Dogecoin, and every single coin for that matter
Hmm.
is first of all, we don't have major use, and it's like Mark Cuban going on Ellen is big in terms of the major adoption kind of thing. It's good, it's great, right? Because
Hmm.
he talked about NFTs, he talked about like Dogecoin, and the fact that they want to put Mavericks tickets on NFTs, right? They're trying to find a way. This is good. This is good for major adoption. But the second point of what I'm trying to say is that people are getting used to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just up since yesterday, like huge gains, and like people are just getting used to it. And
So you're
that's
saying they're adjusting to the markets right now?
yes, that's what it is. And also probably no one is trying to pump it on some like Reddit group
Yeah,
or
at least at least none of these big coins, right? Like I've heard many things about a lot of groups pumping and dumping,
yeah,
on Discord groups, Reddit threads, everything like that.
Telegram. Personally saw them. A couple of people added me to it. Like,
Yeah.
where are you getting my like Telegram handle from? Like, what?
You might have to get a little more secure there, Catherine.
I'm not sure if you know a handle on Telegram. They can just pretty much add you anywhere. But I guess I just
Oh,
check my settings. Yeah,
I
you're right.
leave on the chat. Elon not going on this. He's not going this week. He'll be on May 8th. I'm sorry, misinformation. That's my bad. But I mean,
Wow.
we got the general story right that he is going on SNL in the near future.
Yeah, but the truth is that we do have a couple of coins that are going up and that are performing really well today and over the last couple of days, and we're going to talk about them as well.
Yep.
But before we go, I have two things to say. First of all, I have this idea in mind that I'd love to hear from you guys and I hope Aaron will be able to tell us afterwards, or just like me personally. Are there any topics that you'd like us to cover or go more into details, with specific topics or guests that you'd like to see on the show? We're really like to hear from you guys. Let us know in the chat. We're gonna analyze the chat and bring you guys whatever you want. Hopefully we have pretty great team of people just working on it. Thanks and shout out to Zoltan for all his work. But yeah, and the second thing is that we have Michael Wagner from Star Atlas today joining us as our guest in just about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's going to be a fantastic interview. Make sure to stay tuned for that.
That is correct. But let's just see what kind of coins are on the move.
Oh, let's see. So
Do we have an intro?
Oh, we do have a graphic for that. Coins on the move.
Coins on the move, guys. I know that we have talked about Ethereum on and on and on, and we're probably going to continue to talk about it. But the truth is that Ethereum is at all-time high, and I am obliged to say this. I mean, it is currently not. I know that Aaron, you're probably showing Phantom right now, but just in a second. Ethereum at 2,700 right now. It actually reached 2,800 earlier today, and it was like at all-time high, beating all previous levels. And by the way, if you're trading futures on CME, right, Ethereum futures have also reached all-time record numbers. So as you can see, the interest in Ethereum is not slowing down, and I'm not gonna be tired of saying, Aaron, you should have bought in earlier.
I know.
But again, given the fact that what we have talked about before and about the major updates that are coming, Ethereum 2.0 this summer, that maybe we're going to see a bigger price, and maybe, Aaron, you should do it right now. But this is not investment advice. Cryptocurrency trading is risky, and you might lose all your money. So be careful. And now to top gainers and performers of today. These are the coins that we have previously talked about, but we're still going to talk about them because they have developed major updates and actually grown in price. So Aaron previously showed you Phantom. Phantom is top performing cryptocurrency of today. And as you can see, the trading volume is higher, the price is higher. Now I'm wondering if you're okay. So actually, if you're gonna check the prices right now on CoinMarketCap, it's a little bit different. But the top 3 cryptocurrencies of today, during the trading day of today, have been the following that I'm going to talk to you guys about. But these are a little bit different right now, real time in CoinMarketCap, as always. Why do I even prepare for the show? It's always
I don't know. Every single time you update the document, get ready for the show. we have a set list of topics that we're going to cover. And then everything changes right before.
And research on the subject and the use. And it's like it literally changes right before the show because we're getting ready like all day and specifically a couple of hours before, and it's just impossible. But yeah, Phantom, ticker is FTM. And just to recap, right? It's a smart contract platform providing decentralized, otherwise known as DeFi services to developers using its own bespoke consensus algorithm. We have talked about Phantom before, and the reason that it is in the news and is going up, and as you can see, the trading volume is definitely up, which indicates that people are buying in. The trading volume is actually up by 72%. 72%. Do you hear me? And it's at almost 60 cents right now. So the reason that it is in the news, right? Because this project has recently received, specifically 2 days ago, that very day that the price went up, and it hasn't gone down since, is that it actually received an additional $15 million funding, which I think every single time from just to make sure that I give you all the information, from Hyperchain Capital. It's a Singapore investment group, and it has invested in different projects around the crypto ecosystem. Yes, Hyperchain, there it is, right? So and our colleagues at CoinDesk covered it 2 days ago. So, and I think whenever the project, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is obvious, whenever the project is getting more funding, it actually shows that there is, some level of trust in the future of the project. Otherwise, VCs or any other investment firms wouldn't be spending money. So I think we might expect some pretty great things from Phantom. But I know, guys, that you are particularly interested in where you can buy it. I hope you are. So where you can buy Phantom right now. Binance, obviously, the largest cryptocurrency trading exchange in the world. Not in the US, but in the world. Uniswap, SushiSwap exchange. Uniswap and SushiSwap are actually, and I'm going to remind you about that, they are a decentralized exchanges. You can also buy it at 1inch, BitMax, FTX exchange. What's up with my voice today?
Oh.
BBox.
You need some water? Make sure you drink some water. There you go.
BBox, OKX, KuCoin, Bixby, Delta Exchange, Coin1, Bitcoin Mister, and CoinSpot.
Yeah, that's a long list. You're going to need some water after that one for sure.
Not all of them are actually available in the US, so make sure to double check. But, KuCoin, OKX, Binance, Uniswap, SushiSwap, 1inch, and BitMax are the cryptocurrency exchanges where you can trade Phantom right now. So top 2 cryptocurrency I can't now even say that today, as of recently.
Recently, yes.
Yes, is Polygon. And Polygon, I know you guys, we have talked about it before. The ticker is Matic, MATIC, right? So previously known as Matic Network. Again, it's a platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. And it has been gaining a lot of attention from the space because people can use Polygon to sort of improve whatever Ethereum is not giving them. So, and just an example, see, it's a little bit down even right now. Seriously, I think I should just get ready for the show 5 minutes before. That would make sense. And if it's not even safe, so it can change before we go live right away. So Polygon, an interesting fact is that Polygon actually up 4,188% since the beginning of the year, which basically means that it has beaten Ethereum and Bitcoin in terms of returns. So see, that's what I'm saying. Not investment advice, just an interesting observation. And the fact that it's going up is because a CEO of the platform, Alex Svanovic, I hope I'm Svanovic.
I'm sure that's close enough.
Yes. So he actually said that Polygon has witnessed up to 10 times rise in the number of transactions. Again, this is due to the fact that people are using this platform in the ecosystem, right? And, obviously it's getting major attention and people are starting to buy in. So if you'd like to know where you can buy Polygon, top exchanges are Binance, Huobi, CoinTiger, FTX, and VCC exchange. And I repeat, Binance, Huobi, if you guys are writing it down, Binance, Huobi Global, CoinTiger, FTX, and VCC exchange. And number 3 on our list today's Pancake Swap. Ticker is Cake. Cake.
Love that ticker.
Do you know that there's also, if we're talking about rappers today, there's also a song by Drake and Jay-Z, Cake. So that's in my mind right now. Sorry. So again, Pancake Swap. We have talked about this before, and it's actually one of the hottest, I think, projects right now. It's an automated market maker, a decentralized finance application where you can exchange tokens, and it actually, because it's a market maker, it provides liquidity, and you can earn fees. And it is built on Binance Smart Chain, and the reason it's up because it has actually helped Binance bring the number of transaction to 5 times. So because Pancake is helping Binance, it's actually getting a lot more attraction. Binance is also, doing well. So, in reverse, Pancake swap is doing well. But Pancake has also launched a prediction markets, something that Luke, our hot stock Luke guy, loves. Actually, he told me once that he tried it. I'm not sure if he's still doing that. Aaron, have you ever tried doing bets on and making bets on the prediction markets?
Will I try making bets? Is that what
Just
you're
in the office?
Oh, maybe I'll start a pool with Spencer and a few other people in the office. Hopefully I win. I hope I win as a host of this show. I got to represent.
So there's a link in the doc. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I've also shared it in the chat. Let's just look at this prediction beta platform. Yes, beta platform. So it's just a tool where you can where you can bet on something specifically. You can predict if the price of BNB USDT will be higher. BNB as in Binance chain. Binance coin will be higher or lower than when it was live. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to have a lot more features in this one, but it's all about Binance because again, it's built on Binance Smart chain. So
what do you win? What do you win here? Collect your winnings. When you collect winnings, they might appear in your wallet's transactions logs as usual.
You're winning money.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, do I have to put money into this before I can bet up or down?
Absolutely, yes. And it's probably going to be Binance coin. So you'll have to buy Binance coin to be able to participate.
Maybe we should do this in the live on the next show. We can buy some Binance coin and we'll bet on if it's up or down.
Okay, let's do it. And I've mentioned this before, guys. Binance has recently launched Tesla, MicroStrategy, Microsoft, and Apple tokenized stock on their platform. And you can also try it if you haven't tried it before. You can try trade a tokenized stock, just a fraction of it on Binance. But the reason I brought this up is that regulators in Germany, though, regulators in Germany said that Binance has violated local laws, and it should have submitted some sort of thesis, but it didn't, and it's probably going to be banned. But Germany, not US, so you can probably still try it. Okay, so
now, I think we should move into our interview with Michael. So if you want to give a brief synopsis and intro of Michael and who he is, and I'll bring him on.
Absolutely. Michael Wagner is our today's guest, and he's a co-founder and CEO of Star Atlas. And I have so many questions to him because the site looks awesome, and we're going to take a look at this. It's a gaming platform, and I'm not a gamer, but maybe I should become one. But it's just absolutely fantastic the way it's done. So let's bring him in.
Of course. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, thanks, Aaron. Hi, Catherine. How are you?
Great. Slow news day. I love it. Sorry.
Well, it's about to heat up. It's about to heat up with this conversation.
Oh. Okay. It's on. Michael, I'm not sure if you heard that, but I was just giving a compliment to your platform because I love the way it looks. And I have seen some gaming platforms in the blockchain before, but I have not seen this sort of graphic. So, Aaron, could we put up the site? So, Michael, we're just looking at it right now, right? So you can scroll down. It's absolutely fantastic. But can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about the company, when and why it was founded? Just give us everything.
Sure. And I appreciate the compliment on this site. We do love this iteration of it. But I will point out that we actually have a fantastic, fully immersive site in development right now that will be the third iteration of this coming out in probably late July or August. And it's really going to captivate the user and draw them into the metaverse. So quick background on myself is that I come from the legacy finance space, CFA charter holder, worked in portfolio management, investment and securities analysis. My life changed pretty dramatically in 2013 when I was introduced to Bitcoin through a friend of mine. And my inroad, my path to crypto was script coin mining with GPUs. And so, I mean, I grew up as a big computer nerd. Our group of friends were called the Lanarchists. And, so back in the 90s, you had to network locally with your friends to play multiplayer games. And that's how we would spend our weekends, drinking Mountain Dew and eating pizza and just, playing Quake and Counter-Strike and Doom and all these games. So kind of just grew up as a big gamer. Started mining crypto in 2013, fully immersed myself into the space. 2013 was obviously a bad year, caught the top of the bull cycle, and script coin mining was not profitable for very long, but the benefit was it drew me into crypto. Captivated my interest. And
I'm sorry, because I have a question. Asking for a friend. Were you mining crypto full time just for yourself, or are you working for a crypto mining company?
Well, one of the attraction points for me was that this was a form of residual income, and so I saw that as an opportunity. I bought all of the hardware. It was kind of funny. So I live in Las Vegas. It gets very hot here in the summer. These mining rigs just pump out heat, right? Yeah, so like in the winter, I was actually able to keep all of my windows open and the house was still warm. In the summer, I was blowing out circuit breakers everywhere. I had to, these draw down a lot of energy too. So
it's insane.
So I had them all, all spread out through my house, everywhere that I could run a networking cable. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun to build them. But the idea was once you start them running, you point them at whatever coin you want to mine, then you're kind of free to do whatever you need to do. So during that time, I was still working in the finance space.
But it's possible to earn some pretty decent income just mining cryptocurrency full time. Asking for a friend.
Yeah. I mean, I'm no expert there. I understand it's a very competitive space right now. It's largely contingent on your energy costs. So I think it's difficult to do in the States, but I do actually have a close friend who has a substantial mining operation. I want to say it's in Montana. So, the key input there is what is the cost of energy? That's the only way to be competitive.
The only thing that I'll say about this mining craze that's going on is you guys are just all taking my GPUs.
I know
you guys are taking all the GPUs, and us gamers are stuck in the dust. I've been using my 1070 for the last 2 years. I've been trying to upgrade, and luckily just got selected through a Newegg shuffle for a new 3070. So hopefully upgrading soon.
Oh, deal with it. As a representative of a cryptocurrency ecosystem, deal with it. We're here to stay. Just deal with it. Ask NVIDIA to produce more.
I'm actually in Aaron's camp. I have a new computer that's been scoped out for about 6 months. I'm just waiting for that 3080 myself, and you can't get it. So it's okay.
You got to get so lucky.
Busy. I've been too busy is probably best, because then I would be back into playing games and not working as hard. But I can't wait to be able to get a hold of a 3080.
See, right? Productivity at highest level because of GPU shortage. There's good in everything. Sorry, go on about your background then.
No, the rest is pretty quick. So 2015, I gave up my formal career, went full time into crypto, and just started. Primarily then I was looking at creating portfolios of these assets. Had a great 2016, ended up launching my first company in the space in 2016. That's Multi-Chain Ventures today. It's a successful crypto cannabis operation, providing decentralized financial infrastructure to the legal cannabis industry. And many of the same team members that were with me on that company are co-founders now on Star Atlas. And so, just always kind of performing research and following trends within crypto. We saw what was happening in blockchain gaming, in the NFT space, and in DeFi. And we saw this real tremendous opportunity to create a product at the intersection of those three segments. And so that's when we, Danny Floyd, Chief Product Officer, and I put pen to paper. We conceptualized the idea of Star Atlas, and here we are today. It's really been just light speed from August to where we are now, but loving the traction. We have a fantastic community behind us right now, and we're really looking forward to the future.
So about the community, right, and users, what kind of can you give us a little bit of a stats? What kind of a typical user uses and plays on Star Atlas? What are the demographics, stuff like that?
Well, I guess let me describe it this way. We're still very early on, first and foremost. So we just made a formal announcement in January. So the network that we're building on, the protocol that we chose is Solana. Now, there were a number of factors that went into making that decision, but from the technology standpoint, it's just a highly scalable, highly efficient network. Very low transaction cost, high transaction throughput, and the caliber of game that we're building to the highest quality standards of both content and storytelling. So this is a AAA title game, which is where we really differentiate ourselves from this blockchain gaming niche.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and you'll see that if you're looking through the website and you're seeing some of the concept art that we've produced. This is, what we're building is a product that will be attractive to the mainstream audience. This is intending to go after the 2.7 billion gamers around the world, not necessarily the crypto enthusiasts. So that's a very long-term vision. So we started building on Solana. We were able to secure a seed round investment from FTX. The ecosystem within Solana has grown probably 400 to 500% just in the past 6 months that we started, since we started talking to them, And I don't want to sound like a hipster, but we were kind of like in it before it was cool, before it was super cool. And then Solana is just exploding right now. So
Truth be told, we did talk about Solana on our last episode as a very interesting project. And for the record, I do have a question. Why did you choose Solana on my, on my doc? But you've actually answered that. So yeah, guys, watch the previous episode. We also talked about Solana there. But yeah, I think it's a pretty exciting project because it's in a way a competitor to Ethereum right now. Probably before Ethereum 2.0, but we never know.
So you said that you're focusing on, or you're creating a AAA title more focused on the gamer than the crypto community, but also has that crypto element to it. Could you tell us about a few of the games that you're developing? What is the most popular ones or anything like that?
Well, we are focused entirely on Star Atlas, and the genre is a space opera, massively multiplayer online game. So most comparable to something like EVE Online, if you've ever heard of that, even Star Citizen, some hybrid between the two. The core mechanics of the game are space exploration, territory control, political conquest, and we have some really neat crypto mechanisms that help us accomplish that, but it's all wrapped in this grand strategy. So once again, our focus is on developing the best game possible. We enhance that experience with the financial incentives and rewards that are capable through blockchain. So starting with things like NFT, true asset ownership for the player, right? The traditional model of gaming is you build up value in the game universe, your assets are locked there, right? If you ever stop playing, there's no way to extract the value from all of the time that you've spent in the game, right? Or investment into resources in the game. We shatter that model because we're providing players with true ownership, and we enable them to trade these assets with one another on our own NFT marketplace, which we've built on top of Solana using Serum and the DEX tools through Serum.
So you're giving gamers more control over their microtransactions?
Complete control.
That is fantastic. That's like gold to my ears. I don't know how much money I've spent on my games, and obviously, like, because I've spent that money on that game, like, I'm kind of locked in, right? Like, my money's there. I can't take it anywhere. But you're saying I can now do something with everything that I purchase in game or own in there. I can do something else with it.
100%. 100%. I mean, I told you I'm a big gaming nerd. I can't tell you how many thousands of hours I sank into MMOs that I was playing over the years. And I'm sure that there was some value there. There is the entertainment value that you get out of that experience. Mm-hmm. But how significantly can we improve that when we're saying, look, take that value back out of the universe when you're done playing? Or one of the really promising components of blockchain gaming is the ability to move laterally across game ecosystems. Now, this still would require some coordination among game developers, but let's say, for example, we want to accept assets and recognize assets that were built in Decentraland, right? Or Decentraland wants to recognize avatars from our game. Now, that would be a little bit more difficult because they're not both on Solana. But assuming that there is some consistency in the protocol or a bridge, then the player can actually take their avatar from Star Atlas that they've been building up over time and move that then into Decentraland and not lose any of the stats. Again, like there's some sophisticated coordination that needs to take place there, but it's actually possible, which I think is amazing.
I want to take a step back and first of all take a look at the white paper. Appreciate the graphics. I love it. Aaron, could you please put it on the screen? Like I love the graphics. I've seen a lot of white papers because of my job, but it's not even boring to read and to look at it. If you could scroll down, you could see a spaceship, I think, somewhere out there. So can we take a step back a little bit and talk about why the gaming industry needs blockchain in the first place? Like, can you explain us how it actually works? And you said that you're using like crypto for, but Aaron actually asked about that, but crypto can help you accelerate the game itself. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, in terms of accelerating the game development, we've kind of leveraged my background and experience and the team's background and experience in the crypto marketplace to be able to, conduct some early sales of these digital assets, which provided the immediate fuel for us to undertake game development. One of our kind of staggering statistics is that, we started this company in December with just the 4 co-founders, and we are a team over 55 people today across product design, technology development, marketing, admin, operations. We've grown, almost 15x over the course of 3 months. That's largely because we're focused on this category and there's a lot of interest in the blockchain gaming category. But I do really want to differentiate ourselves from a blockchain game. We're more of a mainstream game that incorporates blockchain. And so the other advantages to incorporating blockchain, would I say that the gaming industry needs it? Not necessarily. Our motto is kind of power to the people, and we believe that the gamers are the ones that need it. There's actually, high barriers that are placed around the kind of game assets as a result of the relationship with the game developer. And what we're saying is we want to give you all of those rights back. We want you to own your assets. We want you to actually be able to monetize your time that you spend in the game by earning cryptocurrency that we deliver. We have 2 crypto native assets. One is Atlas. This is the in-game transactional currency. It's effectively the in-game gold, and it's used for the underlying economy of the Star Atlas metaverse. We also have Polis. Now, Polis is our take on a governance token, but it's dual purpose. Within the game metaverse, you can use Polis to do things like impose your political will on other players. You can actually impose taxes on other players if they own land in a region that you control. And you can set some degree of law, rules, fines, fees, and somewhat modify the microeconomy of the region that you control. Now, outside of the game, we follow more of a DAO-like governance token model, wherein Polis holders will actually be able to influence our development decision-making processes longer term. So they can make proposals on the economics of the game, of the inflation rates of the game, of feature development, of asset releases. They're actually going to have a voice in what we build in the future. Now, this will follow some period where we are really making all of the centralized decision-making because we understand what is necessary to develop this product. But we want the community to know that their voice is heard and we're incorporating their feedback, and they'll actually have a legitimate vote in that process.
And so it's not only an in-game token, right? This is something that users and like traders can trade, right? Is it available to trade? Can you repeat the ticker please for our viewers?
So we haven't issued yet. The tickers right now are proposed to be Atlas and Polis, so ATLAS and POLIS when we do go live. We are planning to undertake a token generation event in July. And our general roadmap, maybe just to give you a high level, is currently we are undertaking an NFT digital art collection that we call Rebirth, Genesis of a Metaverse. And what we've done here is structured out really beautiful digital art that was entirely designed in-house. These posters, we call them meta posters. They're multimedia posters. And each one of the posters is paired with an augmented reality experience. So the user actually is able to engage in 3-dimensional depth and animation of each one of the posters through exploring it through AR. And then on top of that, we've partnered with mainstream musical talent such as Blondish in this first poster that we released, and vocals by Jason Silva, who's a well-known futurist, to create an audio soundscape behind each one of the posters. And the idea is really to draw you into this and at the same time explain to you the background and lore that is Star Atlas, how we got to where we are. And so this program, if you want to pull the site up, it's play.staratlas.com.
Aaron is interested. I can see.
I am very interested. Like as a gamer, like everything I'm hearing you say right now is just making me so giddy.
You are our target market, Aaron.
I am.
I know what you're gonna do tonight, Aaron. I know what you're gonna do tonight.
That was one of my questions. When is a beta coming out, or do you have plans for a beta soon?
Yeah, so we're going through this program here, this NFT collection. We've got a really elegant, I think, economic model behind it. And in fact, if you wanted to even go into view one of the poster experiences, you could do so. But the idea is over the course of 14 weeks, we release one new poster. And there's a great chart actually about halfway down through the page that would maybe explain this a little easier. Excuse me. So what we're doing is each week we release one of these meta posters. It's always the same time. It's always on Saturday. It's at 3 p.m. These are open editions. So we do not limit or cap the supply, with the exception of we will only sell it within the window during which we've made it available. And so that's the yellow line on the left-hand side. The first 3 posters are all available for 7 days. They're all available for 1 week. By the time you get to poster 13, it's only on the market for 3 hours. And what we've done with a pricing model is we've created an exponential pricing model wherein it starts at $64, but it actually doubles every week. And so by the time you get to week 13, it is $262,000 for the single poster. However, along the way, these little tier rewards, when you own all of the posters up to that tier reward, you get all of these in-game assets as well. And in most cases, they're valued anywhere from 70 to 90% of the purchase price of the posters. And so what we've effectively created here is something that we call probabilistic rarity, which is just mathematically the latter posters are going to be more rare because less people are going to be spending $262,000 on a poster than 64. And less people will have an opportunity to get in because the time decreases each week. And so what we've done here is create a model wherein it can be inclusive of everyone. Everybody can buy, most everyone can buy a $64 poster. They get 90% of that value back in game assets, which includes things like a ship, Pierce X4 ship that you can fly, a land claim, mining equipment, mining drill, orbital space station, custom skins, custom pets, passports, all of these things that you get. Now you get essentially everything you need to start playing Star Atlas off of that first poster alone. And I will note here, it's only available for 2 more days. We stopped the sale on Saturday. So, but what we have enabled is secondary market sales. So, I know a lot of people right now are buying multiple poster ones because in the future, if somebody comes in week 5, the only way they can get all of the tier rewards is to purchase poster 1 or whatever posters they missed from somebody else in the marketplace. And then we also cater, we cater to the whales. There's some big packages there. If you have $525,000 to spend on the complete set, it's going to be extremely rare, but we also have that opportunity. So everything from the smallest purchaser to the largest purchaser of this collection, we've tried to accommodate. Now, this takes us all the way through to July, where we're intending to launch an in-browser minigame experience.
Okay.
So the browser game is going to allow you to engage in gameplay loops, but it is also going to allow you to start earning real revenue and participating in DeFi activity, earning yield on your assets, and generating income.
Oh, that's good. I honestly have never seen Aaron so excited.
I'm really excited about this.
I don't think he's paying attention anymore. I think he's just reading through the.
I am. I'm looking at it. I want to play this game now.
How much he can spend on it? He's counting days till Saturday. I think that's what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
But I know that what you have just said, I think actually proves that maybe why users should choose you. But have you heard of any other gaming blockchain platforms like BitsPawn or maybe Crypto Fighters? We had one of them on our show. And, these are in a way competitors to Star Atlas, right? So why do you think users should choose your platform?
I think the content and quality really speaks for itself. I mean, first and foremost, again, we are targeting this AAA caliber game development experience. And we're also really heavily focused on the metaverse experience. And so the metaverse is this alternative virtual reality that an individual can persist within. Kind of think of like Ready Player One, just not so dystopian, right? We want it to be, it's not a utopian. There's still a lot of challenges that exist in the universe, but it's a place where you can go live. And people that join Star Atlas don't necessarily have to be gamers themselves. You don't have to engage in our gameplay framework or fly ships and attack other players and own all this land. We're creating opportunities for people to be industrious and entrepreneurial using our platform as the sandbox. And so think, for example, if you wanted to be a purveyor of NFT digital art, you could own a building in our game on a space station, and you could host a gallery where you're selling art that you've collected from other people. We have the mechanism in place so that the transaction can occur. It's all entirely on chain, all of these transactions. So it's just peer-to-peer transaction, somebody purchasing art within Star Atlas, but they have the benefit. I didn't mention this, we're building an Unreal Engine 5, which is like the most amazing game engine coming out. You get cinematic quality graphics rendered in real time. It will feel like you're going to be living in this metaverse, and it's VR capable. So imagine shopping in somebody's digital art gallery in Star Atlas on a distant planet.
You even have VR capability? That's insane.
Not yet. I mean, let me caveat, not yet, but when we get to the full experience, right? And okay. It will take us really, this project's probably at least a 10-year project. I think the metaverse, though, is something that could live on essentially forever. But we are planning on building out our first module within Unreal Engine and delivering that by mid next year. These games do take a long time to build, and they cost a lot of money, which is why we're building the mini game first, right?
Got it.
But just to be sure, Aaron can actually, sign up and play Star Atlas today.
July is our target date for the mini game, right? So right now we have the poster experience, the NFT digital art collection that is Rebirth. Okay. Yeah, and that will take us up into the launch of our token generation event, as well as the launch of the mini game. And really, the idea is, again, these posters give you all of the assets you need to play. So not only do you get this great art collection, but now you're immediately able to jump in the game, and you don't have to worry so much about, am I going to be able to, purchase these assets before they sell out? It's kind of a pre-purchase, right? This is kind of early entry into Star Atlas through the posters.
Now, I know you've mentioned that you're a gaming geek in the first place, right? So I do have two questions based on that statement. So the first one is, what is your favorite game if we're not talking about Star Atlas?
I was going to ask that as well, but I wanted to wait.
Sorry.
No worries.
So what is the one and only game that you're playing 24/7?
None anymore, unfortunately. I honestly have not played games in months, but there is a game that's near and dear to my heart. It's kind of crazy, but I kind of take pride in the fact that I was on the earliest edition of Counter-Strike when it was just a mod for Half-Life back in 1999. And honestly, 20 years later, I still hop in and play a couple games of Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike is a fun game, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, but like I'll spend some time in Civilization, Civ 6. I'm playing a little bit of Division 2 right now. I don't have an MMO, unfortunately. I've played a ton, starting with Asheron's Call. This was like back in 1999. Some EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot. I played World of Warcraft, Warhammer Online. Like I said, I've invested thousands of hours into these MMOs.
We had someone in chat that said that you probably played Warlock in World of Warcraft.
I played, I can't remember what the character was. It was like the dual wielding night elf, dark elf or something like that.
I never played, so I unfortunately wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay, my second question based on that statement is, so do you trade cryptocurrencies? Do you own any?
I do. I mean, I've been trading crypto since 2013.
Well, can you walk us through your portfolio a little bit, or maybe like most exciting tokens that you hold?
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly heavily weighted. Bitcoin, I hold a fair degree of Cardano. I'm actually very bullish on Cardano myself. I think there's a lot of interesting development going on there.
Ticker ADA. Sorry. We have a lot of traders watching the show, so ADA.
Yep, ADA. I trade ADA. I have some 0x, some Zen. Solana, of course, is kind of a big position in my portfolio. I actually hold way too much Doge from.
Love it. We love it.
So I have not dumped yet. I'm actually still. I think that there's. I've taken some profits on it, but I'm still holding, a big chunk of my bag on that one. So
Doge whale or Doge dolphin?
Names that stick out of my head.
Okay, Aaron, here comes a confession. I know I've been very critical of Dogecoin in terms of what kind of value it brings to the ecosystem, but I do own it. I do own it.
The truth comes out.
I mean, I love, again, it's bringing a lot of people in the space, but it's, it doesn't have a lot of value other than just like holding it for the sake of just liquidating it in the short term or long term. You never know, or until Elon Musk tweets about it again. So I know that you've been looking at your portfolio. Can you tell our viewers, because again, primarily they're traders, what kind of platforms are you using or think are safe to use trading platforms and exchanges?
I'm a really big fan of FTX, to be honest with you. I mean, because they're so supportive of the Solana ecosystem, I mean, FTX is just a really seamless, fast exchange. The KYC process was quite simple for me, but I do love FTX because it has that immediate bridge over to Solana. So for those users or listeners that have assets on Ethereum or on BSC and are looking for a way to get over to Solana, a deposit into FTX allows for the immediate withdrawal into the Solana ecosystem. I'm also very fond, and I missed this one. I can't believe I forgot it, but I'm also very fond of what's going on in Terra. Big Luna holder. Anchor just came out with providing some amazing yield on stable currency, 20% per year fixed return on stable coins. Well, on UST rather, on their platform. And one of the things that we're looking at doing with Star Atlas, I do know that Terra is integrating and Anchor is integrating with the Solana ecosystem. So what we would love to do in the future is develop out our DeFi platform such that players in our game that are making money in the game have the ability to convert it to something like UST and then store it in Anchor within the game itself. So our gamers, our players, are able to use it as a bank account and generate 20% per year on their money. So we're very interested in kind of us spanning our fingers out across the various ecosystems that are out there. But obviously, I've used a lot of Ethereum just because it's been around forever. But personally, I've moved entirely off of that from the DeFi standpoint. I trade Terra right now on Terra and trade on Solana because as I said, the growth within Solana ecosystem has been enormous.
Fair enough. Okay. Another question is, are you a Bitcoin maximalist or more of a other kind of coins maximalist?
I'm a nothing maximalist. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. My personal belief, though, is that all of these altcoins, shit coins that people
exactly
are, I actually think it's worked wonders to attract new users. And also there's kind of this underlying concept. I don't know if I should give away my trade thesis, but effectively it's the choke point that brings people in. So early in the development of Bitcoin, back when I got in 2013, one of the things that drove Bitcoin's price was people's desire to get into altcoins. And your only path in was to purchase Bitcoin on an exchange and then use that to trade for altcoins. This same dynamic occurred in 2017 with the ICO boom with Ethereum. The only way to get into the ICOs was to go through Ethereum to get invested in. And we saw what happened with Ethereum, right? So all of these events, though, that have occurred over time, people's interest is not necessarily just in buying Bitcoin. It's in the high volatility speculation that is altcoins. That has attracted more users than Bitcoin alone. I think that is undebatable, right? And so I think that the ecosystem is far healthier today, has far better adoption today because altcoins exist. And most of these, like in our case, Star Atlas is not a competitor with Bitcoin. We're not trying to be the censorship resistant global digital currency. Like that's not our objective. And what we're doing is now going to be attracting millions and millions of gamers into cryptocurrency. And do you think they're going to stop at Atlas? They're not. They're going to explore what else exists out there. So I think in so many ways, all of the innovation that's occurred has just made for massive growth in the ecosystem overall.
True. And my last question to you is like any other interesting project except Solana, obviously, and Star Atlas that you are anticipating or maybe like looking at, like something that is like valuable to the ecosystem or fun, anything that you're interested into.
I don't know what that word fun means anymore. I don't, but yeah.
This is something we haven't had for a long time in the crypto space.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I mean, I could hype a couple of projects on Solana that I do think are really innovative, including Oxygen Protocol, which is a prime broker on Solana. Mango Markets is decentralized leveraged trading. You can do up to 5x leverage on Mango Markets. Radium is DEX plus liquidity pools plus AMMs. And who am I missing here? Bonfida as well. Sorry, anyone else out there if I missed you in the shout out. But yeah, I really do just like the functionality of the Solana network, how fast it is, how cheap it is. So I'm pretty bullish on all of those.
Okay, that's it on my list. Aaron, first of all, do you have personally any questions? Or maybe someone from the chat has any questions?
Anything in the chat? We have one guy spamming Raptor, but I don't know if you want to go over that.
It happens. They come in and they try to pump the coin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's trying to do there.
I don't even know.
I put him in a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. No, nothing crazy from the chat. Unless someone in the chat can come up with a question in the next 5 seconds. Come on, go.
go. But anyway, Michael, that was such a great conversation. Thank you so much for extending.
I love that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like seriously, I've never seen Aaron so excited. He's not too much into crypto, and he's just like he has never been so excited. So first of all, thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
It's entirely my pleasure.
I'm super excited for July and the mini game drop. I will be paying attention and looking out for that.
Be there for sure.
And I know this interview definitely went over our allotted time, and I know you had something, at 2:30 that you had to hop to, but I truly appreciate you staying on here and giving us all this knowledge and the updates about Star Atlas and what you guys are doing over there. Anything you want to leave us with?
No, I mean it was happy to spend the extra time with you. So I appreciate the platform. Again, Rebirth is going on right now. Yeah, I always mess that up, so I'm not going to try it. I just can't get my fingers to it. I don't know, but Rebirth campaign is going on right now. The first poster is still available for 2 more days. So just want to make sure people are aware of that if they're interested in this NFT collection. But yeah, I sincerely appreciate the time. It was a great conversation and look forward to joining you again sometime in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to the next time. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Fantastic.
Okay,
that was great. I'm speechless. I don't know how I feel about that. I want the game. I want it now.
Aaron, 1%. I've tried to leave your messages. I have 1% on my laptop, and my charger is over there. It's
no.
Yeah, it's a disaster. So I'm sure Aaron has already signed up for Star Atlas.
I will be signing up. That is
yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna get all my friends on this. I'm going to play this
probably be suddenly I'm gonna log off. Seriously, 1% left on my laptop. So I'm just gonna wrap it up. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the show. Yeah, and Gabby, thank you. Yes, hit the likes, people. I see 400 people here. I'm not ending the stream. I'm going to do what I did on Tuesday. You guys killed it last time I asked. Please smash the like. We're trying to do this for you guys. Smash the like for Michael Wagner and the CEO of Star Atlas and what he's doing over there. Fantastic stuff for the gaming community. I'm excited. You all should be excited. Let's see. What do I want to end? What do we want to end the show with? 80 likes. I want to say 80 likes. Give us 80 likes, and I will stop you guys from looking at my ugly face. So 80 likes. That's all I'm asking. Then we're good. That's
how many are there right now?
We're at 55. We're at 55.
That's it. That's how much you
55 likes. Come on, people.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron. I'm gonna sign off because seriously,
no, you gotta go. That's all right. Catherine's out.
Yeah, just a reminder. Let us know what kind of show you want to see or what kind of guest you want to.
Yeah, throw in your guest suggestions into the chat. Let us know who you'd like to see. We will try our absolute best to make it happen, and we're usually really good at it. If you haven't known or if you haven't seen, check our track record. Check out all of our other shows. You guys ask us for CEO interviews, and we deliver. That I will say about Benzinga, we deliver. And with that, Catherine is out. Her laptop died, so it's just me. And I see 74 likes. People, just 6 more, please, please. I know, I hope I'm not looking too pathetic by asking for these likes, but I love you guys, and I hope you love us. Awkward silence, awkward silence. Love the show. We'll join the next one as well. Thank you, Dave. I hope to see you next time. 84 likes. Thank you guys. Chat, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in to the Crypto Show. What do we have next up on the docket? Let me check it out. Let me tell you guys about it. 1 second. Sorry. I just got to check out my, 30 different devices in front of me. It's pretty crazy. But you have me for 1 more minute, I will say. And I will send you guys over to the next show, which is hopefully pre-market. Ooh. Either way. Sorry. All right, with that, everybody, thank you for your time. I know I wasted your last minute there. Sorry about that. I'm just going to end the stream here. I'm going to just end it once more by saying thank you. And everybody, take care and have a fantastic day.